Hey everyone, I'm Nathan Spencer, the race director for the Liberty Hospital Half Marathon and Jewel 5K, coming up on March 26th. So we're a little bit over a month away. We're actually up on the square today. We got water station number 2 that's going to be right over here. Everybody's going to be running by right up this hill. You can see William Jewell College in the background. But today we wanted to come by and do something a little fun. We wanted to introduce our ambassador, Scott Green, to the mix. We are going to ask him a few questions about himself. So tell us a little bit about yourself, why you got into running, and what inspires you to run.
Well, I've lived in Kansas City area, specifically picked Liberty about 18 years ago. Love the town, fell in love with it. Did a wonderful job raising the kids in this great town, good schools and everything, and kids grew up. Empty nester, so I got into running and got my running partner, Bazine. And for the last 4 or 5 years, we've just been running all the streets. In fact, this time last year, I finished running every single street in the city of Liberty. Yeah,
I saw that actually in the paper. They did a thing, story on you about running in the street. So speaking of Bay, tell us a little bit about Bay and your adventures with Bay, kind of the fun things you guys like to do together.
Yeah, that's actually what I call them, is the adventures, the capital A-D, and it's kind of fun. Running, you just got to kind of make it interesting, and if you do the same thing, same courses every single day, you kind of get tired of it. So I call them adventures, and I find the trails and find new routes to do, and just go anywhere and everywhere. I take the pictures and I share them on my blog, and hopefully it entices people to get off the couch and get out and do more things.
Oh, for sure. I mean, my dog does too, so it's always fun to like be able to take your dog out and explore the streets. And Liberty's a great place to do that. So and then he ran Bay. She ran all the streets with you too, right? So
most of them. Her longest run I've taken her on was about 15 miles. But I would say out of the, I'm guessing 1,500 miles of streets here, she probably did about 1,000 of them.
So one of the things I want to ask you is, you're an ambassador for us. You're an ambassador for a lot of races around Kansas City, AKA the Bearded Runner. So tell us a little bit about why you like to be an ambassador in the running community and what the running community means to you.
Well, it's going to tie into other things, but the running community itself, just being out there, a lot more people know me than I know them. And going at the races and everything, I always hear, hey, the Bearded Runner, thanks for the code, and just being part of the community, and being ambassador for everything running is great. But for my hometown, it's just an honor. Not quite celebrity status. I'm not looking for that, but it's fun.
But at least people know that you're involved in the running community. They see you around it. We're glad to have you. You know a lot of people here, and so knowing Liberty, that helps as well. You live not too far off the route, close to Water Station 5 actually, which will be about mile 4-ish. So anyway, Scott doesn't live too far from there, and so that's always nice to have somebody along the course in that area. So
I can pretty much see the Liberty Hospital from my front porch.
Right, which is cool. And you run up there sometimes as well.
Yes, I do.
So that was on your blog recently, I think. So anyways, our race is known for having lots of entertainment, different things along the course, which actually there will be a DJ right out here by Water Station 2 with some cheerleaders. But what inspires you the most with races that maybe doesn't have as much entertainment along the course? What keeps you motivated and want to get to that finish line and not think about maybe some of the stuff on the course?
Well, that's just it. Things on the course kind of is what does it for me. Like right here, we're on the course, and I can see these long straightaways, and you can see the gently rolling hills. If you see a hill, which there might be a couple in Liberty, just the challenge,
just a little bit,
just the challenge of making up to the top of the hill, cresting the hill, and knowing that I can recover and get ready for the next one. But you're right. The entertainment here in Liberty on the course here has been just great.
And we try to, obviously Scott mentioned there's some hills, but we try to just liven it up a little bit, keep runners motivated, not think about the hills, have fun with it. So we do have a lot of entertainment lined up, which will be fun for everybody to be able to hear along the course or see or whatever it may be. So what a great interview that was with Scott Green, our ambassador for the Liberty Hospital Half Marathon. We appreciate him coming out today. So we are a little bit over a month away. March 26th, the race is going to happen. Get signed up. LibertyHospitalHalf.org. We want you to be here. We want you to get one of these huge medals. I know you want one. We're going to have lots of entertainment on the course. We're going to have 9 water stations running through historic downtown Liberty, and we've got the finish line right down here for you. This is where everybody's going to be coming in, enjoying the party that we have for you after the race. Hurry up and sign up. Again, LibertyHospitalHalf.org. We'll see you March 26th.